sonmica here. I just had a sudden burning desire to make an LP video, and I haven't made one in a little while, on the server at least. So apologies, but this is going to be an update video just to update everyone on what's been going on lately. It seems to be all the rage now. People on the server at least have started doing LPs again, and because of not playing for a while, they have all turned into sort of update videos. Well, the last few that I've watched anyway. So yeah, just a few things that have been happening lately. First of all, I just want to say welcome to any new subscribers, people that haven't watched my SMP LPs before. I know that I did a few different videos that got me some subscribers that were after my last LP video. So like the Vintage Beef Fanserver competition video, I got a few subs from that, and from Waking Up as well. And yeah, I'll talk about like other series later on. I actually have I try not to do it, but I have a list of things beside me, of things that I want to say, and the last time that I did that, I tried to follow it to the T, and it made me just break down and go, I can't do it like this, because I was having such a difficult time. Anyway, where I am right now, just to explain, it's been shown in other LP videos, but this is Spawn City. Oh, I just got some flickering. I've also just like 10-20 minutes ago, I've just installed Optifine again for version 1.3.2. And I am having some problems. I guess I don't know how to set it up properly, but it's doing some weird flickering stuff. Oh, and you can see the villagers down there are fighting. I think they're having an argument. They're all looking at each other funny, as they do. I think they're telepathic. They mind read each other's minds instead of talking. Anyway, so yeah, I have got some new hardware. The reason for my hiatus, I had been trying to do a few videos at least every week, and oh, there's some more flickering. Oh, whoa, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Whoa. Dude, if somebody knows how to fix that, let me know, but I can see through the world. Anyway, I got a new computer some weeks back. I think exactly a month ago I got a new computer, and because of that I had footage that I had recorded, and they were recorded on my crappy laptop. And now I have a much better computer. It's a beast. I mean, like, it's been a while since I felt like my computer has been a beast. And yeah, it feels so good. And I also got some new recording software and editing software, which I've been having a lot of fun with. I'm using DxTory now to record stuff. And I am using Sony Vegas to edit stuff, and it is a large jump from from using Windows Movie Maker previously. So I'm happy about that. Anyway, yeah, and then the reason that I sort of fell behind in editing and uploading is because I had left all of my footage on my old computer, and also it was recorded in a different resolution, and I I don't know. I'm trying to edit some of it. Like one example is Infernal Sky. It's I've done quite a few like episodes of that. Well, I've recorded quite a few episodes of that with Lo. Granted, we haven't done recording much lately on that. We've been busy with waking up because it was all the rage when 1.3 came out, and it's a very, very interesting map. But yeah, with the super hostile let's plays, I'm not sure if people are aware, but generally I will. Wow, where's all my gear? Oh, I'm Steve, by the way. I have some nice, like a really nice skin. Wow, I didn't even do anything, and now the world is appearing underneath me. There's a lot of cave on the left. But yeah, Minecraft skin servers have been really weird lately. Anyway, I'm not sure if people are aware, but with the super hostile stuff, I usually record those in great big sessions. We'll probably record an hour and a half worth, and then we'll do that for a whole weekend. So in a weekend, we'll get like 6 episodes, and then I take my sweet time editing it. I'm quite OCD about editing footage, and everybody has commented that I seem to be in a perpetual state of editing footage, but that's just me watching it and then editing it, and sometimes if it's not enough, then I will add more footage from our outtakes, which is, in retrospect, I mean, I really like that we did that, but in retrospect it was probably a bad idea for me. Oh my goodness, there's stuff down there. I hope that no one thinks I'm cheating. It's up to fine doing this. There's that lava. What's that? Whoa, the amount of lava over there. No, stop it, up to fine. Oh my gosh, it's now just like completely fallen over. There we go. Yeah, we did a lot of like outtake stuff. So like, because with waking up especially, like I enjoy recording with Lo and Red, and when we're doing like boring stuff like cutting down trees and farming food and arrows and stuff like that, I still keep the recording on. It's probably bad because I've been filming a lot of footage that I'm probably just gonna delete. But anyway, sometimes I add some of the funny things in, or the interesting things. But yeah, anyway, I've been learning how to do editing. I mean, like how to do new things with editing too, which is another reason that I spend so much time editing. What? This is annoying me. I really need to fix this. I might just turn Optifine off because I can't get it to. It's trying to turn me into an X-rayer. Yeah. Anyway, so. Yep. Speaking of red dye, Red and Gom and yes, Red and Gom. They were not on the server. Well, they kind of were. Not really, but they've been very active on the server. They are, in a sense, they're very new to the server. I guess they've been around for over a month, but they're very active, and I get along really well with them. I guess we're similar people, and that might be why. I mean, like we're very similar to each other, and that might be why we get along so well. Not just the fact that we're girls. Maybe the fact that we're all girls. This is scaring me that I can see through the world. And that's our death message. Garden is funny for changing the death message sometimes like that. Anyway, yeah, so also we've had a whitelist cleanup in the last couple of weeks or so. Why? That's already driving me insane. I might just give up here. This wheat can be harvested another day by me when I don't have Optifine on, and oh god, I can't see the walls. Okay. Alright, well, we have a good amount of wheat. Yeah, so we did a whitelist cleanup recently. And we have so many spots on the server. I feel like there's an impending competition happening very soon. The only thing that I think we're waiting on is for a great competition idea. We've done the building contest. We did the LP contest. And well, when I was helping Gowden out with a slot for the Vintage Beef Fanserver, I really enjoyed that competition. I just helped him to admin it, and it was basically in 3 stages. The first stage it was a dragon egg hunt. Second stage was the walls PvP teams of 2. The third stage was 1 versus 1 on Wave Heroes, and that was a lot of fun to watch and to admin and just to be a part of. I think that if we had to do if we did something like that, though, Gowden would feel like it was not original or creative anymore. But you know, we want to have a fun competition, and we want to be able to. We want to find people that we get along with and that are fun people. So when news of that happens, or when we decide on what we're gonna do, then we will probably post it to a public place. I will probably make a video on it, or mention it at least in one of my videos. And yeah, looking forward to even more new people. It's a lot of fun. It's 24/7 parties. Not really. It's a lot of fun being on the server, especially when I get to interact with the other people. We've kind of turned into a very close-knit community, and we would love to have more people, more like-minded people like us on here. The more the merrier, right? Anyway, let me see. I'm just looking at my list. I'm really not used to having a list, and it's throwing me off a little bit, but I will manage. So, oh yeah. Since I last made an LP, Minecraft has updated to 1.3. There was much rejoicing. A lot of new things, sideways logs, villager trading, XP from lots of things. I'm sure that if you're watching this video, that you will probably know about the changes to Minecraft from 1.25 to 1.3. And I think a lot of people were waiting for it, and Minecraft has gotten really exciting in the last year or so, and it's constantly evolving. And not only that, but it seems like they're adding a lot more fun things in the next update, like picture frames and stuff. Harder mode, which is always fun. I enjoy a challenge. Let me tell you though, sorry to get off track, but in Waking Up there is a place called Legion Halls, and it is ridiculous. I raged so hard on that. And it's still maybe 10 episodes away, but I apologize in advance for the raging that I did on that part of the map. Yeah, so 1.3 villager stuff. I admittedly I haven't been on the server much to partake in many of these things, like on many of them. Why is that guy standing on a guy? Why are you standing on a block? Like you're better than everyone else. Yeesh. I'm sorry. I'm just doing really dumb menial things while I talk for like half an hour. Ooh, he's offering a saddle. Nice. Oh, there aren't any good trades. Next, Spawn City. Spawn City has been moving along. I was doing sort of a Spawn City update mini series or sub series, or spin-off kind of thing, and I really enjoyed that, but unfortunately all of it got sort of caught up in when I was migrating all of my footage over to my new computer, and I got really busy with like editing footage for waking up and things like that. But I think in the next few days, speaking of Taylor, I have just now had a conversation with him, so if Taylor is watching, he knows when I filmed this, about the residential area and how it would be cool to get it started, and that's going to be a really that's going to be a really big project. Oh no, is there an iron golem here? So yeah, it's gonna be my next Spawn City update video will be, excuse me guy, are you a guy? Are you? Okay, you are a guy. You're out here. How am I gonna kill you? There's a lot of new things happening, like, and it place keeps changing all the time. Hopefully we will be having more changing. Oh my, how did you get here? What? Villagers are escaping? He's running away from me like he's scared. Oh my goodness, there are lots of villagers. What? What's happening? What? How did this happen? Wait, before I do that. Just go. Oh, it's just one guy. Really? What? There's paper here. What is? Confused. This is the Iron Golem farm. If you can hear me over the sounds of a golem dying. Very, very popular. We kill golems for iron. I feel bad saying that. I can see through the world again. I see redstone stuff. But yeah, we've been killing golems for iron. That's why we have all of these lovely iron things. I'm concerned though that the villagers have escaped. They shouldn't. Okay. You have any good trades? Nope. They shouldn't be escaping. And it's, yeah. Oh my goodness, every time something clicks. Excuse me. Do you have a good trade? Are you a real person? How did they escape? Where are they coming from? What is happening? What the? I'm so confused. I think this is what I will do. If anybody is watching, I am keeping them safe. I should probably kill them actually. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm bad at this. Oh my goodness, the amount of villagers here. Do you have any good trades? Are you new villagers? Where did you come from? They're coming from up there. They're just... Oh my goodness. Oh, they're breeding. Man. man. Oh man. Oh man. This is where they're coming from. Do any of you have any good trades? Paper. I have 10 paper. Oh no. How am I gonna find that villager again? Anyway, yeah, residential area coming soon. Whitelist cleanup, I've done that. Oh, I've gone through all my topics without realizing it. I've been spending a lot of time in the city lately. In fact, I'll leave this now. I'll leave this for now. I need to. That's a big concern. It is a big concern, and I'm very concerned about it. I will show you my... Oh no, I don't have anything to fight that guy with. Yeah, I'm so not used to wandering around. Like, usually I will wander around with a base set of things for, you know, I'll always have a bow just in case I need to kill something far away. I will always have a sword just in case I need to kill something up close. I will always have armor just in case something wants to kill my face. Food, okay, I got that. Arrows, torches, and blocks. But today I have none of those things, and my inventory is, well, it's sparser than normal. And I will tell you about that in an upcoming video. Anyway, I have spent so much time here that, oh, this is Lorraine Tower, and I have an apartment here. I've started building, and there's dirt everywhere. I'm sorry, Lo. There's dirt everywhere. Oh, here's my things. Please don't take my gas tiers. I'm taking that out of there. I feel like somebody's gonna take it. Oh yeah, something that wasn't on my list, but lately, not lately, but recently, it's my new set of things that I just enchanted. Oh, this was from, leftover from, like, when we de-whitelisted people, we went and liquidated their things, liquidated, if you can say it that, and are going to redistribute. We put all of the materials into the city. And then we also... Why did I come up here again? I don't even know. I can't remember. Yeah, we got all of the valuables, and I believe Garden has those, and we are going to redistribute it to the new people or something. I need to change that. This is ugly, apparently. It looks like a popsicle, and that's being weird. Oh, I hit it and it stopped being weird. Oh. Stop it! Stop it! Yeah, I wanted a nice balcony like what Lo has up there, but I think I will get rid of this wood half slabs. But yeah, this is my home away from home. And I'm going to, well, I'm really bad with building, so this is probably going to take a while. It's taken so long to get it up to this stage. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Assassins. We had a game of Assassins. Unfortunately, it was around the time that 1.3 came out, and also people like had to leave, like. I believe that's right. Uh-oh. Yay. Yep. Actually, I don't know. I should find out. But yeah, we had to stop playing Assassins in the middle of it. It was going really well, and I was excited every time I saw people post footage or something. Me being me, I'm going to stop and help Luke. 1 sec. I don't know if this is right, but let's find out. I do intend to have another game of Assassins soon. Is it like this? I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go on the wiki and find out for him. Tripwire hook. Okay, I was close. It's just this and this. This. Cool. Iron ingot, stick, plank. Mineral line. Down middle. Yep. Fully intend to have another game of Assassins. At some stage. At some stage. Right now I feel like I have put too much on my plate and I cannot handle another thing on my plate because my plate is too full. But I fully intend to have another round of Assassins once things quieten down a little bit. I'm not sure when that will be, or if I can get somebody to help me run it. It is a lot of fun, and I mean, like, you know, there's a few people that are not here. I should probably find out as well when school starts for the people living in the US, because that is probably something that I should take into consideration. Yeah. Oh, I do have another thing to talk about. Texture packs. Now that I have a fancy new computer and I can play in a big window and record in such a high resolution, I'm thinking about using a texture pack. Nothing. Oh gosh. No. Stop it. Nothing too different from what I'm using. It will most likely be faithful. Just a higher resolution. But I don't want to detract too much from the vanilla texture pack because, well, I don't know if I've told this story, but when I first got on the server, I did tell this story. I made a tiny little shack, and I was using SPX BD something. Ooh. Running wild. Yeah, I made a tiny, I was using SP Hex BD Craft. It's a very cartoony texture. It's very nice looking, but it is quite different to vanilla, and I didn't realize, but my tiny little shack, which looked fine in my texture pack, looked so ugly in vanilla, and people started making videos on the server. This was in the first week or so, and they would walk past my base and they were like, okay, well, this is a weird thingy. But yeah, I vowed never to use texture packs ever again after that, but I think that using something like Faithful would be okay, because I mean, everything would still be okay, it's just higher res textures. So I'm going to look into that. I'm also going to try and fix my Optifine. It's bugging me. show it to you again. By the way, if anybody knows how to fix it, I would be much appreciative of your help. You see that? Anyway, I think that I will end this off here. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Oh no. Yeah, I lost my train of thought again. I'm gonna end this off here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm thinking about maybe doing doing more LPs. Doing more LPs in the future because I like doing LPs, and it's, I mean, like, the footage that I have with waking up is very behind. We're a few I have 18 episodes in total, and I've only edited and uploaded 7 of them. So just to give you an idea of where I'm at with waking up. Anyway, I'm getting so distracted by these guys. I will talk to you another time. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you back here again later.